Hey guys, this is Ralph from Ralph's Guitar Lessons, and today I got a very important lesson for you. Today we're going to learn about the A minor chord. On this channel, it's my goal to help you to become the best guitar player that you can be. So be sure that you subscribe. That way you can stay up to date with all of my new guitar lesson videos. Also like and comment letting me know if you had any questions about the lesson or if there's anything that you were confused about. So like I said at the beginning of the video, A minor is a very important guitar chord to learn. The sooner you learn it, the better it is for you as a guitar player because it's in a lot of very popular songs. C major is a very common key for guitar, so learn this chord sooner than later and it'll help you progress faster and learn more songs sooner. So as far as fretting, you're going to take your index finger, put it on the second fret of the D string, then your ring finger and put it on the second fret of the G string, and then your first finger, index finger, put it on the first fret of the B. And then you're going to strum all of the strings except for the low E string. It's going to create this really rich minor chord, really sad sounding chord. Works really well with major chords. So again, I'll give you the fretting. It's going to be second fret of the D string with your middle finger, second fret of the G with your ring finger, and then first fret of the B with your index finger. The really important part of this chord is to not let your index finger mute the high E string. You want that to ring out while you're fretting this. So don't let like this sagging effect happen with your wrist, where your wrist is kind of like dipping out, which can happen if you're kind of being lazy and letting the chord just try to like work for you as opposed to the other way around. So when you're fretting this chord, make sure to keep nice arches on your index finger. And actually with this chord, the same thing can happen with your ring finger. Your ring finger can also sag and mute the B string from the G string. So it's important to have nice spacing as well. What I do is with my ring finger, I actually have like this part of the ring finger sitting on the G string. So it's kind of like jammed up into my middle finger. That way the B string doesn't get muted. That was kind of a habit I created at the beginning when I was learning this chord. I noticed that if I tried to like fret right in the middle here of the finger, then what would happen is it was really easy for the ring finger to get in the way of the B string. So in order to prevent that, I kind of in a way choke up my finger to avoid that on that G string, because as it turns out, when you're in this position, it doesn't take a lot of effort for the G string to get fretted. Like it almost kind of happens on its own. So I always found that just having that choked up a little bit and resting on kind of what feels like the lower part of the finger to make that G string sound was just good enough for me. So that's something that I encourage you guys to do, is to have kind of right about here rest on the G string, and that way it'll prevent the B string from getting fretted. So there are two fingers here, the first and the ring finger, that you need to watch out for when it comes to bridging. The middle finger probably won't get in the way while you're fretting this chord. So that's one less thing that you can worry about while you're going through this. But yeah, I would say that's pretty much it. So I'll go through it again. For the middle finger, second fret of the D string, ring finger is second fret of the G, and then the index finger goes to first fret of the B, and then strum everything except for the low E. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you got a lot of value out of this lesson. If you did, let me know in the comments. Like the video if the video helped you out, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. That way you can stay up to date with all my new guitar lesson videos. Jam on, dudes.